Good afternoon. We're talking hot girl fragrances, and this idea was brought to me by my girlfriends. So if you're a hot girl, or if you're dating one or married to one, this video is for you. We're gonna start with the designer things, then we're gonna move on to the bougie side like halfway through the video. Okay, so the first one I'm gonna recommend is a fragrance I don't have with me, but it's called Pink Sugar by Aquilina. You can find a full size of that fragrance for under $25. It's the most inexpensive fragrance on this list. I'm gonna have all the names of the fragrances and the discount site links where you can find them in the links below, in the description below. Okay, so check that out if you want one of the fragrances. But that scent, I was gonna grab it, but I don't have it with me. That scent is a caramel, vanilla, strawberry, raspberry fragrance. It's very, very sweet, simply sweet. Okay, if you're looking for a huge compliment getter, for $25 that's going to last you 8 hours, get Pink Sugar. Now, the times I recommend wearing that fragrance would be when it's cold outside, when, fall, winter. If you live in a predominantly cold state or area, then you can probably wear it year round. But if you live where it's warm and it's hot outside, please don't grab that fragrance, okay? Because the way that the heat and the sweetness of that fragrance is gonna mix with whatever BO is coming out of your body is gonna be a recipe for disaster, all right? But that's what I have to say about Pink Sugar. It's really, really sexy sweet. The second one I'm gonna mention is gonna have a lot of you rolling your eyes, but let me explain, okay? Black Opium by YSL. Now, I have the extreme bottle in my hands because the OG bottle is in a separate room and I can't get it at this moment, but on my skin, Black Opium is predominantly 2 notes, and it's coffee and bourbon vanilla, okay? It's a boozy vanilla type of fragrance. Now, I know that you've probably heard of this fragrance, that it's basic, that it smells like grandma, blah, 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 blah. I am telling you, a lot of that is coming, of course, from women because they're the ones wearing it, but the reactions you get from men specifically when you wear this fragrance, it's like day and night. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys, what I'm gonna say is, majority of guys, like this fragrance has them in a chokehold. Okay, and even for me, being a lesbian woman, I love it when girls wear this. Okay, it's just very, very sexy, something very attractive about it. And there's been so many people that they've worn this and other people have stopped them in the street to ask them what they're wearing because they want to buy it for their girlfriends or they want to buy it because it smells so good. Okay, so this DNA is just, there's a reason there's a cult following behind it. So what I would suggest is go to Macy's, Ulta, Sephora, Nordstrom, test it on your skin yourself, and then find out if it smells like grandma on you. Because anybody saying that, it's their skin chemistry, okay? Because how are you gonna get grandma with vanilla and coffee? That just means that it doesn't work with your skin. So try it for yourself. Again, don't spray it super close when you're testing it. Spray it from a distance and never rub in your fragrance, and then you should get the way it's supposed to smell. Now, the second one I am going to recommend is the beautiful Regal Queen. Do you hear me like stuttering this whole entire time? I need to chill out. Mon Guerlain EDP. This is a Regal Queen though. This fragrance is a lavender vanilla scent. It's just gorgeous, okay? If you're tired of wearing something that's youthful, sexy, you want something that is kind of leveled up, not kind of, it is leveled up, that's more mature and not in an old lady kind of way, okay? More like refined, more just beautiful in general, then try Mon Guerlain EDP. This is seriously so, so good. And it's a romantic fragrance as well. It's just, you know how there's some scents that kind of smell like, young woman, young adult, but this just smells like you're grown and you're getting shit handled. This is such a great fragrance. I would say the longevity on this scent though is around 6 hours, 6 to 7 hours, but between the first and second hour, this thing is projecting like crazy, okay? You can smell it before, like other people will be able to smell you before you enter the room. That's how great this thing projects in the opening. But oh my God, it's so good. So Mon Guerlain EDP, beautiful, beautiful fragrance. The fourth one I'm going to recommend is for the people that do want that sexy, youthful fragrance, and it's Good Girl by Carolina Herrera. there's a clusterfuck of notes in this. There's like 30 notes in this fragrance, which is why I can't break down and tell you, oh, this smells like cacao, chocolate, blah, 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 even though those two notes are in this fragrance. People call it a white floral, but it doesn't smell like a white floral. You know, this just smells like pure sexiness. This smells like something you would wear if you're trying to get railed, honestly speaking. Like, oh my God, yes, yes. And the amount of DMs I've received from guys saying that, oh my God, I bought the Good Girl off of my recommendation because I did an individual video on this. They were like, whenever my girlfriend wears it, like we go raw. And I'm like, you don't have to DM me that. But I am very glad that your sex life is going right. You know what I'm saying? But this, oh shit. I remember the first time I smelled this too, I was in love with this fragrance. So if you're looking for something very mass appealing, compliments galore, extremely sexy, and this is very versatile as well. You can wear it any season, fucking hell, any season, any occasion, then try Good Girl by Carolina Herrera. Man, I am stumbling and stuttering all over this video, but it's all good. Now, the fifth, yeah, that's the fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4. The fifth fragrance I'm going to recommend is Versace Bright Crystal. Now, people complain about the longevity with this fragrance, but honestly, when my sister wears this, I smell it still after 8 hours, but it's like it comes and then it goes. You know what I'm saying? So it's not something that you're gonna feel or you're gonna smell the whole entire time, because you can easily get nose blind to this fragrance, but it's kind of just like wafting in the air around you. So this smells like pomegranates. There's also lotus and magnolia. This shit is so good. Damn. And I remember when I tested this, because I don't typically wear traditionally feminine fragrances, but I'll test anything, right, to make sure I can actually make a good assessment of it. I tested this fragrance and within 20 minutes, I got 2 compliments from 2 different people. I was like, holy shit, this juice is the truth. Like, this is so good. And this is also another fragrance where I got a ton of DMs from lesbians and men saying that they were on a date with a girl and she wore this and they're like, oh my God, it smelled so good. Because they asked their dates, like, what are you wearing? Because it's driving me crazy right now. And it was this fragrance. So this is a freshie. And similar to Good Girl in the fact that it's versatile. You can use it to anything. And I think if you believe Good Girl is too sweet for you and you want a fresher option, then try Versace Bright Crystal. But don't be afraid to overspray this or get like a travel size of it. And you can keep that in your purse if you want to, and then just like spray it up if you're going to a club, going grocery shopping, whatever. I usually don't recommend keeping fragrances in your bags, but having a small travel size is fine. And that fragrance is pretty affordable as well for the full-size bottle, so you can do that. Now, on the bougie side, I need to drink water, man. We got Gris Charnel by BDK. This is for the black tea lovers, okay? If you like fig, if you like black tea, if you like that sexy note of cardamom, you're gonna like this fragrance. It's very airy. It's something that's bright. It's something that also wafts in the air. It's nothing too heavy, but I think if you're going to brunch, you're going to breakfast, lunch, any kind of date or whatever, like, and it's in the daytime, I think that this fragrance is a great one to pull for. It also really works if you use it as your everyday signature scent, okay? It's just extremely lovable. I've tested this maybe, because this is the newest fragrance in my collection. I've tested it 3 to 4 times, and every single time I wear it, I like it more and more. And on top of that, I have received a couple compliments with this fragrance. Is it anything groundbreaking? No. But is it something that is a safe, everyday choice that if you don't know what to wear, you can grab that one? Then yeah, Gris Charnel by BDK is a solid fragrance. Longevity on this though was pretty ass, I'm not gonna lie. When I was testing it, I got nose blind after like 3 to 4 hours, right? But I mean, when I took off my jacket that I sprayed this on and then I went back to it, I still smelt it on it. So it just like, I would say, I would give it like 5-ish hours, but overspray it definitely if you're looking into this fragrance because yeah, performance, a bit of an issue with it. Okay, 7 is going to be Side Effect by Inicio. Okay, if you want a long-lasting fragrance that's gonna go over 12 hours, then get this one. It is a rum cinnamon fragrance. And in the words of my sister, she said that this is a one-night stand you're never gonna forget. Okay, this fragrance is marketed as a unisex scent, but it really smells fantastic on anybody. So if you're looking for that head turning, very like bold fragrance that is gonna have everybody in the room kind of turning and being like, damn, where's that smell coming from? Give this one a shot, okay? It's really, really sexy. The way this radiates, the scent trail, everything about this fragrance. If you're a fan of those boozy scents, please give this one a shot. Side Effect by Anicio. And if you've tried Side Effect, but you're like, that's still not strong enough for me, and you want something that's gonna last you over a day, then Resala by Arabian Oud. This is gonna last you 2 days with less than 2 sprays, okay? Like I've said in multiple videos before, I did 1.5 sprays of this fragrance and I still smelt it on myself 2 days straight. I was getting complimented on this scent with 1.5 sprays for 2 days straight. It lingered in every single room that I was in for a long time. So this is a beast of a fragrance, okay? I will say it smells like oud, rose, and saffron. And if you don't know what oud is, it's a wood, right? But sometimes it can smell like a barnyard. It's definitely a very polarizing type of scent. And if you're not a fan of rose, then, you know, be cautious with this fragrance, okay? Yes, it lasts a long time, but if you can't get past the oud, rose, and saffron, then you will not like this fragrance. There also is chocolate and vanilla, but both of those sweeteners kind of come later after a few hours of this fragrance being on your skin. But the first 3 notes I mentioned are there forever with the start of this fragrance till the end. So Resala by Arabian Oud. Now, that was 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do this one. Lamar by Kajal Perfumes. Okay, so many girls have been in my DMs telling me after they bought this scent that they love it, and they have just been shitted with compliments with this fragrance. And I see why, because the same exact thing happened to me when I tested it. And I also tested this on other people as well to see if I would enjoy their scent trail, and I would ask them how long it lasted. And not only did they love the fragrance when they wore it, but I could not stop smelling them. I just was like following them. I was like, man, you smell so good. You know what I'm saying? So please give Lamar by Kajal Perfumes a chance if you like sweet pineapple scents. I will say if you're a fan of Baccarat Rouge, you will enjoy this fragrance. They kind of go in a similar direction, but instead of cotton candy, this goes sweet pineapple, all right? So Lamar by Kajal Perfumes easily lasts over 10 hours. Now, because I mentioned Baccarat, I feel like I have to put it in this video, but shit, this thing still has people in a vice grip for all the right reasons. Sweet cotton candy fragrance, that's all I have to say about it. It's a beast when it comes to projection, longevity, and scent trail. Easily over 12 hours with 1 spray of this fragrance on my back. Okay, like I cannot not smell this fragrance every single time I have it on. And I will say it's just like, oh shit, it's still so good. This shit is so good. God, yeah. Wear this to a club. Wear this when it's like nighttime and you're going out with your girls and you're dressed really, really nicely, or you look sexy, anything like that. This is gonna be a great fragrance. Damn. Okay, so I'm gonna put you down there. And real quick, I'm gonna mention 2 more because I think that'll take us up to 12. Angel Share by Kilian. Please get your nose on that one if you like cinnamon roll, because it smells like cinnamon rolls. That's pretty much it. It's a gourmand fragrance, which means it smells like you want to eat it. But Angel Share by Kilian is not a joke. Okay, that fragrance has a fantastic scent trail. It has great longevity. It has great projection, and it's just, how do I say this? I smelt it on my girlfriend, and that night went really, really well. Okay, I've tested it on myself, and I just could not get enough. I wanted to make love to myself. It smells super good. Okay, so give that one a shot if you want a boozy cinnamon roll type of fragrance. And the other Kilian I would recommend if you're a fan of cotton candy, because you could tell cotton candy on like with feminine fragrances smells super good. I love it. It's Love Don't Be Shy by Kilian. It's known as the Rihanna fragrance because apparently Rihanna wears it, and it smells like, you know what, not so much cotton candy actually. It's Fruit Loops and marshmallows. I don't know why I was saying cotton candy. But yeah, it opens up kind of smelling like Fruit Loops, and it dries down smelling like sexy marshmallows. That one also is very hypnotizing. I call it like an Aphrodite in a bottle fragrance because it has that kind of reaction where you're like, whoa, what is that? It's not just the simple like, oh, that smells good. It's more like, who is she? Like, that smells fantastic. You know what I'm saying? It really does grip attention. It's sweet and tasteful in all the right ways. But anyways, those are the fragrances. I'm going to put the names and the links in the description if you want them. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.